All right, what's up, everybody? It is your boy, Merciful Kev, back again with another video. And just before I even get into it, I just want to say thank you for everybody that enjoyed the last video. I got over 4,400 views, over 70 likes. I really appreciate all the love. I'll show a little clip of that on this video for you guys to see. Truly amazing, and I'm just happy that I'm doing something that I love doing, which is just talking about games and just being a gamer, right? So anyways, now let's get straight into the video. The First Descendant has blessed us with 3 new characters already, and the game hasn't even come out yet. The game hasn't even come out yet, and they're already blessing us like this. 3 new characters. And guess what? The game is coming out next week on Tuesday. So in 3 more days, we will be able to hop in and play these new characters, right? Tongue tied. All right. So what I wanted to do in this video is just basically just dive deeper into these characters, see what they're all about, what skills they're gonna have, what type of characters they are, what their roles are, So yeah, to get straight into the video. All right, now here we got Esiemo. You already know dude is Spanish, right? He even looks Spanish. Look at him, right? But all right. So his overview role, he's a burst DPS. So he's not just a DPS. He's a burst DPS. The first time I've ever seen something like that. A burst DPS. So I guess you could assume that there's going to be different kinds of DPS types. I guess depending on your weapon, I don't know. A burst DPS, right? So a burst DPS who handles explosives, attaches bombs to enemies and detonates them at the right opportunity. Okay, and then his descendant attribute is fire. So like that. So kind of like how with bunnies is electricity, lightning, whatever you want to call it, chaining electric abilities across all the enemies. So this is probably going to lead down a fiery path, right? Burning enemies as much as possible. That's so definitely this is probably up my alley, and I'm usually a DPS character at heart. So passive skill, it says adventitious habit. Okay, adventitious habit drops a bomb on the ground when the shield is completely depleted. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, nice little passive right there. Time bomb launches a sticky bomb forward. The sticky bomb attaches to an enemy or terrain feature on contact. Cool. Blast, right? So instantly detonates attached bombs. Bomb damage increases with the number of attached bombs. Okay, so I wonder how we're how you're able to make sure that you attach as many bombs as possible to increase that damage. And then guided landmine places a guided landmine at a current location. Once placed, the guided landmine will fly to an enemy within its detection range and attach to it. So instead of having like a regular landmine that you just walk over and blow up, you're gonna set it's like reversed. You set a landmine to your own location, and then on its own, I guess, it goes and attacks an enemy. It's kind of weird, but whatever. So arc explosion starts moving forward fast on collision with an enemy while charging, inflicts knockback. Okay, so this is like your typical tank move right here in games like this. So basically charging at your enemies and inflicting knockback, kind of like disrupting attacks from enemies or abilities or whatever, which is also why it says it removes buffs from them. So which makes sense, because when you knock back an enemy, you're disrupting whatever attack that they're doing. So kind of makes sense to remove the buff as well if they have one. So it's pretty smart, pretty nice ability to have. And then after the skill ends, Esiemo enters madness state, whatever that means, because there's no explanation of it. So I'm sure he goes crazy and probably does more damage and probably moves faster and is probably stronger. Just wish they would state that more detail there. So then we have the story, if you guys are interested in that. And then the exclusive equipment / ability arc reactive blast proof suit. His quote is, its best feature is that I can hug my mom without exploding. Esiemo. That's hilarious. Enzo, okay. As you can see right here, we got his overview, his role support. His role is a support character. A supporter who uses supply drones commands the battlefield by supplying ammo to allies while launching long-range attacks with drones at the same time. That sounds crazy. And that sounds crazy. So just imagine you have a character kind of like in the back, just like dishing out drones everywhere, you know, snipe drones. You know, that actually reminds me of the Division a little bit, with the drones that you had like different drones, ones that would like chase enemies and attack them, and then I believe you had like snipe drones too. So that's cool. So Descendant attribute, non-attribute. I do believe they talked about like non-attribute enemies. I think I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong on this. So let's go into the skills. So we have the passive skill called Shoot Support, grants fire support to allies within an area around Enzo, increasing their max ammo capacity. This efficiency of this effect increases marginally with the number of Enzos in the squad. With the number of Enzos in the squad. Okay, that's pretty cool. So having the same character increases the effect of this. So efficiency increases when Enzo disarms the security of the encrypted vault, and rewards increase when this happens. Okay, interesting. Start supply. Summons a bullet supplying device at the designated location. Supplies bullets to allies that approach the device. The bullet supplying device can be used once by each ally and disappears when everyone has used it or its duration ends. So kind of like a little like pod that comes in and just gives everybody ammo when we need it. So that's pretty decent. I don't remember in the beta though running out of ammo, so I don't know how that's really going to be beneficial. So and then we have active skills. Right? Okay, start supply was the active skill. So then we have explosive drone. Launches explosive drone forward. Pretty straightforward. Explosive drone explodes on contact with an enemy or a terrain object, dealing damage. Okay. And then enhanced combat suit. So summons a shield recovery comms. When the shield recovery comms is first summoned, recovers Enzo's energy shield by a certain amount, would then continues to recover the energy shield through enhanced combat suit effect. So is it like a defensive combat suit? Is that basically what it's saying? I think that's what it's saying. And then perfect support. Summons a small supply ship to himself. Oh, that sounds freaking cool. And his allies. The small supply ship periodically provides supply bullets and grants perfect support to allies. The small supply ship attacks enemies in front while it is active, and when the skill ends, it fires a missile forward that causes a big explosion at its destination. Okay, this sounds insane, and this sounds like nothing that I've seen before when playing the beta. So imagine a ship coming in and just like supplying you and attacking your enemies, kind of like a kill streak or something. So that's really interesting. So then we have the story, very long. You guys can read this on your own on their website. And then his exclusive equipment ability is an inorganic matter spatial awareness summoning, where he is quoted saying, "When the war is over, I'll apply this ability to the courier delivery service industry." Enzo. Interesting. All right, and now lastly we got Yujin, or Eugene, however you want to say it. Okay, so overview, he's another support character. Hold on. So burst DPS, support character. Okay, so it's 2 new support characters. And his feature is a healer supporter who uses his select drones, so more drones, to heal allies. Okay, so one is using drones to attack and one is using drones to heal, so pretty dope. Okay, and his descendant attribute is non-attribute. Okay, and also I think I think I said it the first time. Who did I say it with? I said it with Enzo, right? When I meant non-attribute enemies, I meant as in enemies where they're not weak to, so for example, obviously an enemy would be weak to fire, so you know that's an attribute that would be their weakness, right? So I believe there's going to be enemies that their weakness is non-attribute, if that makes sense. I don't know, I could be wrong. You guys let me know down in the comments, okay? But let's keep on going. So his passive skill is significantly reduces the time to rescue allies. Okay, that's cool. Targets rescued by Yujin increases to max HP for a certain period of time. Targets rescued by Yujin increases to max HP for a certain period of time. So does that mean after that time it just like decreases again? But sounds good though. Stop overreacting. That's hilarious. Yeah, so solidarity healing. Okay, so summons a recovery drone that attaches to allies to heal them, which again, the division, another drone that went around healing your teammates. Recovers target and increases their attack through an accelerant effect upon dismissal. Recovers target and increases their attack. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right. So recovers them and even gives them a little buff. Okay. So, and then we have restructure serum. So fires a restructure serum forward, decreasing defense and inflicting allergy. I'm assuming this is to the enemy. When attacking enemies with allergy, heals nearby allies and grants additional healing to allies who kill the enemy. Oh, that's fire. So anyone who's attacked with allergy, your teammates are going to be getting buffed with healing just by killing these enemies that have been affected with allergy. That's freaking cool. That's cool. Seeing things like this is going to be really cool. Combining characters is really going to be fun. And because of this, I also feel like it's going to be very important to communicate because of these. I feel like these builds are going to be very intricate, like, you know, very, very deep. But it's not to say that you can't have fun without speaking. So, I mean, like I said, we'll see how everything is when the game comes out. But stimulant spray grants stimulation to allies. While stimulation is active, incoming damage is reduced and recovery is received when stimulation ends. Incoming damage is reduced and recovery is received. Okay, that's freaking cool right there. Reducing damage, right? And recovery, so probably health getting received as well. All right, and then hyper reactive healing ground heals self and allies. Okay, granting purification and immunity to remove and prevent debuffs. So this sounds pretty. This sounds pretty big, very helpful, kind of like an ultimate or something, right? Heals self and allies, granting purification and immunity to remove and prevent debuffs. Right? It's like a huge reset skill. All right, we're getting messed up, we're getting screwed over. Let me pop this real quick and we're good. Additional recovery is based on the number of allies and enemies within range. Yujin is granted hyperactivity effect, increasing his attack and skill power. Oh yeah, this is like one of those, all right, last resort, pop this and we're good. So okay, we got the story once again. And exclusive equipment ability. So cellular regeneration, boost factor generator, right? And his quote is, if the equipment is a hassle to use, I'm gonna throw it away. I like how they put humor, or like, you know, the not even just humor, but like personality behind these characters. So that one thing I know may not pertain to everybody, but at least for me, I do want to like immerse myself into the universe of this game. I do want to get involved with the lore. I do want to like know the personalities of these characters and you know, and just fall in love with these characters, because that falling in love with the universe and the characters is really what's gonna help. Obviously, along with the gameplay, not excluding gameplay, but along with the gameplay, is going to help, you know, us love the game more and just enjoy it more, that much more. So that is it, you guys. I really appreciate you guys once again hopping on this video and showing some love and just really supporting the channel. I hope you guys like this video, this type of video. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are going to be using any of these 3 First Descendants. You know, which one you like the most, which one you think fits better with your playstyle, which one doesn't. You know, if there's anything you don't like about these Descendants, let's talk about it. Let's have a discussion as we did on the previous video. Yeah, I really love, you know, when we all come together as a community and discuss gaming, right? I love it, right? Burns a fire in me. But yeah, appreciate you guys. God bless you all. Love you all. Peace.